Kentucky State Police are detailing a months-long investigation in an effort to crack down on suspected drug trafficking rings.
It is called Operation Summer Heat, and so far, state police have arrested more than 200 people across the Commonwealth. They've been also taking in more than $600,000 in drugs off the streets. WKYT's Jeremy Toms has the details on that statewide police operation, and that's our top story at 5:30.
Governor Andy Beshear brought up Kentucky State Police Commissioner Phillip Burnett Jr. at today's Team Kentucky briefing to discuss their agency's ongoing effort to target drug trafficking across the state. They're calling it Operation Summer Heat.
And there are now fewer individuals out there that pose a threat to our people. This was no easy feat, one that put law enforcement face to face with danger.
Commissioner Burnett says this involved all 16 of their posts, and it's resulted in more than 200 arrests.
Preliminary results from this operation indicate a significant removal of illegal drugs from our communities.
State police rounded up thousands of grams of methamphetamine, fentanyl, cocaine, heroin, and more.
Early estimates that we've been able to track to date show a street value of over $685,000 in those drugs that we've removed.
Commissioner Burnett says he hopes this operation sends a strong message to other offenders while allowing Kentuckians to sleep a little better at night, with hundreds more now facing prosecution.
This success was a testament to the hard work of our detectives and post-level personnel who are dedicated to keeping Kentuckians safe from the dangers of illicit drugs.
Again, Commissioner Burnett mentioned that this operation is ongoing and says that they have about 50 more targets that they're looking for across the state. In Frankfort, I'm Jeremy Toms, WKYT.
And KSP Commissioner Burnett says they have brought forth nearly 500 drug charges against those arrested. They have also confiscated 14 firearms and around $37,000 in cash during the course of the operation.